I think, as you very rightly said, leadership is balancing a set of complementary skills. And it's not about what is right or wrong, but what is right at a given point in a given situation. And it's also a journey, right? It's not like there is one instant when you become a leader. It's a journey where you evolve. So how have you found that founders actually invest in their own leadership development and grow on that path, right? Because it's dealing with successes, as you said, could trip you up, dealing with failures, and then constantly learning the different aspects that we just spoke about.
So when we decide to invest, we try to focus a lot on this, right? Because in our business, what happens is unless we invest in the right team, it becomes a problem. So we tend to focus almost 70% on the team. So we talk to the founders, we talk to the senior leadership team who are on the payroll, the salaried people, but highly experienced and all. And also, we also dive down to the bottom layers of the organization, right? Engineer, analysts, and all those. We try to talk to them, try to figure out what's going on within the organization. So that's something we are very particular about. And we obviously try to coach them. And one of the qualities we also try to see is whether the founders are coachable or not. I think that's also very important. Let's say they're developing a product, and most of the cases we invest in early stage companies. That means that the product market fit has just started, or it's in its initial phase, let's say 30-40% PMF product market fit. In any case, product market fit is an evolving idea, right? You cannot have 100%. Even at a growth stage, I think you are okay if you get a PMF of 70-75%. So at that level, when 30-35%, if the market doesn't support that product or idea, then you have to take a pivot and do something else, right? Which is very painful for founders because they think that more features are better, but that's not the case, right? So you have to de-feature, declutter things, right? So we try to coach them, but ultimately the decisions are left to the founders because it's their venture ultimately. But these are the ways we have got a framework that we try to follow. And some founders are more coachable, some founders are not. And we have seen in our experience that some founders are pretty good. And we are also aware of the fact that sometimes founders find a way which could be better than our framework. And we are okay with that.
Yeah.
So that's something we also try and learn.
Yes.
From our founders.
Thank you. Yeah. I love that. I love how much you focus on leadership. I love the element of being coachable that you mentioned. And I absolutely, totally love that. Like many times, you also learn something from them and you have to be open and coachable yourself, right? So I work with a lot of entrepreneurs myself, a lot of founders myself. And many times I feel like I am the biggest recipient of knowledge or wisdom because I learn so much more than what I give back to them. That's such a humbling perspective. Learning is always there as long as you're open to learning.